Did you know that YouTube is using an ad format that doesn't even have a name? You can't use this ad format, and it's not a video format. Why are they doing this? Let's find out. Hey.com! Hey, this is Dane Golden from Hey.com. This is the channel where we teach you video content marketing strategies to help you get customers coming back to your YouTube channel again and again and again. So today's question, why is YouTube doing these ads that don't even have a name? You may have seen them. They're promoting YouTube Red. But I was curious because these are not video ads. Here's a video ad company, YouTube. They're promoting a service that basically gets you to not use ads, and they're promoting it with ads, but these ads I don't even know what to call them. They're like text ads, I guess. They text ads that come out under the YouTube video. There is no name for it. Maybe I call it a pop under, a scroll down, lower video text ad. I don't really know what it's called. But I wanted you to look at this because I found it was really strange. Why is a company that makes billions of dollars from video ads not using video ads exclusively to promote a service? I found that was strange. Do they not think video ads are working? Do they not know the right people to get to make them video ads? What is the deal here? It's very strange. These are promoting YouTube Red, which you may know is a service that you can get ad-free service on YouTube. You can watch YouTube without ads. But it's strange. Why would you do it? Why wouldn't you use a video ad to promote YouTube Red? The crazy thing about this is that YouTube is actually running ads to tell you shouldn't watch ads, which is the craziest thing for an ad-supported company to do. Why wouldn't you use a video? Do you know? I don't know. I wanted to find out. I just wanted to show you with this, and I have some ideas.
And when I have ideas, my thoughts turn to pooping unicorns, as yours might, because the pooping unicorn, the Squatty Potty ads and promotions were some of the best promotions ever, making millions and millions of dollars for Squatty Potty. And the same group of people got together with something called Chat Books, which is an app that helps you make scrapbooks, essentially photo albums of your kids. And these guys make very, very compelling videos. So YouTube could have done something like this. Now, I did see that YouTube is doing some pre-rolls that are just telling you how to download and why you should download. They're just sort of general preload ads. But importantly, they're also doing essentially some trailers for some of the movies that they're doing. YouTube is not only about ad-free viewing, there's also original content that you get exclusive access to, and you get exclusive access to music. Well, you get the ability to download music instead of just watching it streaming. So if you're going somewhere on your phone and you don't want to be streaming because you're not on your Wi-Fi, you can use that. So there's lots of things, and they seem to have done a very good job with these trailers for their YouTube Red original series. But I wanted to point out some other ways that they might have done it. One of them is, now this is an old version of an ad, but this is a truck ad. This was put together by Jake Larson a few years ago. And you no longer have active areas within the pre-roll to click because we don't have annotations. But this video in the first few seconds really tells you, hey, it's a truck ad, and if you want to buy a truck or something for a truck, this will get you to stay on the video. And of course, if you don't like trucks or don't have a truck, you'll click off. And either way is good for the advertiser because they don't pay if you click off. So it's self-selecting and saves money. But there's a few other things going on here with YouTube and advertising specifically. One of the things that's happening is content marketing. This happens to be my specialty, and this is an article from the Next Web. Content marketing is not just for blogs, but it's for video now, and YouTube is a good place for this, where businesses can speak to their customers. This isn't necessarily advertising related. This sort of takes away money from advertising because it's more organic. And influencers are taking money away from pre-rolled ads because the advertiser pays them directly to talk about the products, and this is also an effective way of selling. Then there's ad blockers. What about ad blockers? These are getting more popular on mobile, and they've done some surveys to find out why people are doing this. Some of them say they take up screen space, they get in the way, they want their device images to load faster, they want to avoid ads wherever possible, they don't like seeing pre-rolls, they're concerned about online privacy. So these are some reasons, particularly on mobile, where people are getting away from watching ads by installing ad blockers. Also, YouTube, which is the #1 streaming service worldwide, is competing with iTunes and Spotify and Amazon for streaming dollars. So this type of streaming service on YouTube Red is a definite reason to drive people to that service. So it's really important for them to get subscribers as fast as possible in any way they can. And at the same time, they're competing with Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime. They're doing this original content to compete with these very quickly growing services. So they really need as much growth as possible on YouTube Red as soon as possible. And they're competing with cable companies. Cable companies too, can you believe that? So YouTube's going after streaming music. They're going after Netflix. They're going after the cable companies now with YouTube TV, and they're doing other ads related to that. So they really want you to get you away from the ad-driven model, although they will still permit it, and that's the majority of their income. But they really want to give you on the subscription model, because then they can start selling you all these little services and variations of services. So you can see why they're urgently trying to do this. And there was not just text ads, but it is an unusual thing for them to do. And now we understand why they're so urgently trying to advertise this YouTube Red service.
Do you agree with what I've said here today? Do you disagree? Tell me in the comments. I'm just thinking this thing through. I just have some ideas. I'd like to know what you think. And if you like this channel, please subscribe. Hey.com is all about helping you learn video content marketing tips to get customers to come back to your channel again and again and again. Because if your videos help people learn how to improve their business, you'll earn their loyalty and their trust and their business. And that's about it. I hope you'll subscribe. My name's Dane Golden. Hey, see you next time.